This is the last speed session before Knutsford 10k. Small one. It is 3 by 1 kilometre with 2-minute recoveries. So it's a baby one compared to what I'm used to doing. I just got to get through this 3k session and that's it. And then it's the big dance on Sunday. Looking forward to Sunday. I'm so looking forward to Sunday. I'm fully confident I'm going to just get a PB. I'm going to just bag a PB. It's just now whether I can break 35 minutes. Even though this whole series has been about breaking 36 minutes. Anyway, let's get this session done. Let's not obsess over that today. Rock and roll, baby. Oh, let's go. There we go. 3:24. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. 2 minutes. Go again. About 15 seconds before gotta kick ass into the next one. There we go. .324 again. One more to go. Nice 2-minute jog. Kick ass on the last one. And that's the last bit of quick running I'll be doing this week. Alright, ready to roll into this last rep now. 30 seconds. Here we go. There we go. Done. 3:21. That last one. Belting. That is how I want to finish Knutsford in the 3:20s. 3.9k, 14 minutes 12, 3:38 pace total. That is my current 10k personal best average pace. Yeah, I think I'm in PB shape, 100%. Breaking 35 at the weekend would be a really great achievement in this block, but the main aim is to break 36, which I'm comfortable I will do, so I'll enjoy the race a little bit more now, knowing how much I've progressed without even doing it. This will backfire if it goes wrong, won't it? But confidence is everything. I am fully confident I will kick ass on Sunday. Gone are the days where I'm carrying doubt into races unless the training's been crap, but my training's been spot on. Honestly, it has. Get a couple of comments, you know. I had one on the last video saying great stuff and all that. It wasn't a negative one, but the guy said I wouldn't advise running the paces you're running, they're too quick. You know, like, and then he referenced his 10k PB pace of 3:21 per k. He only does 70-80 kilometers a week. One thing I'd never do, and it's tell people how to train, because you just don't know who people are on YouTube. It could be legit, but if you know enough about your running to be running really quick paces like that, you'll know enough to know that everyone's individual and everyone's different, and everyone has a different training style, intensity. Some people progress off the Maffetone method of literally doing bollocks all speed-wise and just running at a low heart rate, then breaking sub 3 hour marathons doing that. Some people benefit off doing, you know, the double threshold days. Loads of people are jumping on the new Norwegian hype thing. Everyone is different and everyone finds their rhythm how they find their rhythm. I love the intensity, 3 sessions a week, big mileage. I love it. Not just the result that I get. I love training that way. I love training hard. And I understand that at some point, maybe, I'm going to have to start throwing some strength work in there in the gym to progress more as you get further down the line. But right now I'm doing 0 strength work, no strength and conditioning, like I said, no stretching really. I should do a lot of core work, and I smash my legs to pieces sometimes with a foam roller, but other than that, I just run and rest. Anyway, get my cool down done now. Go for the breakfast, a big breakfast before work later. Right, with that session finished, my last session, I've got some bits to get through today. So these are going to be my race day trainers. Right now in the running world, these are like gold dust. Cannot get them anywhere. Puma Fastar Nitro Elite 3. That's nice. Thank you so much for your order, Matthew. Enjoy your new Puma Fastar 3s from Run Northwest. I bought them. They didn't send them me. I wish they sent them me. No, I bought them. Luckily, I just found like a good time when they were in stock. I seen someone share it on one of the posts on Instagram, and I thought, oh man, while they're in there, I'm getting them. So that's what I'll be wearing for Knutsford. They look sick, them, don't they? These are literally the best trainers I've ever wore for training, for running. You've got the traditional cardboard stuff that keeps that there, and then you have like that to keep them there. I should have worn them on this session today actually, but I know they're going to be sweet anyway. I know they're going to be right. So they're going to be my race day trainers. They're what I've ordered anyway. Also, there's a company, Vigorate. I've been using their bath salts for ages. These Epsom salts are sound. They've sent me some. They've sent me these. They've sent me some little shower gel things. They've sent me 3. Oh, they're decent. These, I ran out of these, and when I mentioned there was a time where I was proper breaking my body down, when I was pushing my mileage from like 80 kilometers a week to like 100 to 110 kilometers a week, I was literally going through bags of these. Every hard run I was doing, I was getting pains in my hips and everything. I'm not saying they cured anything, but they're just good for recovery. I was just running the hot water bath and I was just sprinkling these in the bath. I was probably putting more in than what I should have been doing, but trust me, it helped. So buzzing that they've sent me them out. Check them out. Nice one, mate. They sent me 3. 3 bags.
No, nice one.
I know, yeah. And a note saying, thank you for everything you do. Decent bath salts, decent shower gels and decent vests. I'm chilling now. What? I've come to Holly's farm shop. Me and Katie was out running this morning at 6 o'clock. She was going to get up for a run yesterday. Slept in and she was gutted about it.
She still did it.
She did it after school, but it did her head in all day, she said. It did her head in the morning, because when she was going to school, she was annoyed that she'd skipped her alarm. I'm glad it happened, because it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's what you do after.
She's still got a running in the day, but she's going to get them days where she skips the full day.
If she was feeling that way and not doing it, it's going to encourage you to do
Yeah, it does.
for that time.
But then, like, this morning I went for a run with her at 6 o'clock, but she needed me to go for a run with her. Because now it's getting dark in the morning. She doesn't like going running past the woods and stuff. It did me head in that she has to feel like that, you know, like, because I don't feel like, I wake up at 2:30, 3, 4, that never crosses my mind, like, safety. But because she's getting out training early in the morning, because she doesn't want to train after school, she wants to train in the morning, which is fair enough. But she can't, so I just said, if I'm off or I'm always around, I'll always go for a run with her in the morning.
Just walking around that garden centre, you're not giving a fuck about it, are you? Just thinking about your next run.
Between the oven,
Yeah, the oven.
no one arched, black. On the bar.
That message made me laugh because when I got up this morning, I actually woke up at 4:30 to do this run now. Before I had to do the run with Katie because I knew I promised her I'd do that because I had a full day ahead of me. And while I was out, I was thinking about getting my run done. I am 14 kilometres into the 16k run and it's going well. Nothing much more to report than that. My legs feel deadly and I can't wait for race day. Anyway, finish this run up. 150 metres left in this run. What fun this has been. It's all worked out perfect that I've left it for this time of the day. I was kind of dreading this time of the day with the roads being busy and that, but honestly, like, I'm so in control of it. It's unreal. Run finished. That was good. That was easy enough. Well, it was flipping fast enough. 4:23 pace for 16k, but this race can't come fast enough really, because what have I got? I've got a little bit of, I wouldn't say speed work, I'm gonna have to really put a lid on it tomorrow. Got a bit of aerobic work, so I don't want to be running faster than the paces that have been set, and that is all. And I've got a rest day Friday, and Saturday I've got some easy run with just some pre-race day strides. That is it. I'm really looking forward to just getting onto this race now and doing what I don't even think I ever thought I'd set out to do, and that's break 35 minutes. It's like, have I got the bottle to go out at 34:50 pace? Yeah, I have. I just absolutely have, because it's just running, and if you don't try you'll never know. And I think, like, I'm in the shape. I was talking to Anto last week and he said, do you think, like, you do yourself a disservice if you don't give it a go? And that's the kind of, like, chatter I want. I don't want the safety first thing. I want, yeah, let's see what you're made of, let's go for it, let's fucking grab it by the throat and see how far I can take this thing. And I've got the Trafford 10k when straight after, a few weeks after, so I've even got another chance at it, but I don't even think I need another chance at it. I think I'm right for it. Anyway, decent run, another staple 10 miler done in this training block, and the week will start winding down now to freshen my legs up for Sunday's race. Just thought I'd recorded a video on the way home from work, then it didn't record. What a day though. Right, Mace, what a day. I'm glad that day's finished. Now I've got to get my run done. I've had to come up the bypass today. I've got out for a run, absolutely daft the clock. The roads are just hammered. So it's only a bit of aerobic work, 2k warm up, and then 10k, 2k cool down, but the roads are just crazy. So the bypass is just nice and clear. I'm gonna get this done on here. Anyway, get on with it. I found a hack to doing this. So all the cars bottleneck at the top. It's very hard to cross up there. So you do a little jib down here and get away from them. .356 for that K. Right, whoa, this is what I'm talking about. Nice empty paths, no kids anywhere. Just crack on with this now. I'm approaching the 4th kilometre in the aerobic 10k, 6 kilometre overall. .353, probably a bit quick that. Approaching the 5th kilometre in this 10k, 3:54. That first basically 7k includes a 2 kilometre warm up, all uphill. So in theory, it's all downhill for me. Anyway, crack on with it. Don't moan, get it done. There's the 368. I was just doing that today. Oh, busy at this time. Oh no, what sausage parking. That one, 3:51. I've got 3k left to go in this 10k block and a 2k cool down. This is the timing point for the 368. I don't even know why I'm saying that. 1.7k left. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to do man versus bus one day. And we'll whoop one of these buses. Right. I've got to get across this busy junction. I've got 200 metres left in this 10k. Go on, Red. Didn't go, Red. Anyway, it's wrapped up in a minute. This has been a top run. Here we go. That's 10k, 3:55 pace. 2 kilometre cool down. Chill. There we go. Oh, done. Bloody hell. Call that moderate. Good little run that. I had that was busy rush hour traffic. 2 kilometre warm up, straight into the 10k. I think 10k was probably around about 39:10, around that. Low 39s, which is decent. I wasn't expecting that, but I was just going with the flow. And then straight into a 2 kilometre cool down, all without stopping. Total average pace 4:02 pace. 2k, 10k, 2k, all in one. I'm excited for this race. I've got a rest day tomorrow. You know what, I need it, because I'm pegging it a bit too fast here and there on these runs, and I'm not going to take anything away from the race whatsoever, because I'll recover good, but I can't be running tomorrow and then doing any type of run on Saturday. So I really need to keep a lid on it Saturday, and then it's just the 10k then, and then it's Knutsford, and then I've got Trafford 3 weeks after that, so I've got another roll at the dice after that 3 weeks after. So buzzing. I like this, and that's it. Shame. I did say on Tuesday that was the last bit of fast running I did, so today was a little bit of fast running, I think. But usually that'd take, I used to train for months to do a sub 40 10k. Well, fucking hell, I trained for almost 2 years to break sub 40 in the 10k from when I started running, and it was like this thing I could never do ever. I could never break sub 40. It was like the dream goal for me, and then it's mad how the goalposts just shift once you get it, and now I can just do it whenever. I've got an old battered pair of trainers on as well, not even worn any super shoes. So right, that's enough gibbering on. I'm gonna go and get some dinner now, some tea, because it is about, I don't even know what time it is. It's 4:30, and I'll see everyone on race day.